morning and I'm out walking again locally, and it's 8:15 in the morning and it is just beautiful where I am. I'm in a place called Ballintempo Forest and I'm going to do a circular route which takes me just up the back of me. It's about 7.5 miles, so I'm going to experiment with the camera today. I want to just get this rock steady thing sorted out. I'm on my own. Andrea's on granny duties, but it's very atmospheric here. There's a cloud inversion over there, so I'll take a few photographs of it, and I'm really quite excited about this walk today. So can you hear that? First cuckoo of the year, isn't that incredible? Wow, that's quilka in the distance there, looking majestic, absolutely majestic. Okay, here we go, setting off on the Ballintempo Forest walk, and my friend the cuckoo has started up again. It's lovely, isn't it? I already saw a big hare here as well, so there could be a lot of wildlife here today. Bit of a shadow in here, but here's a board which shows the walk we're going to do. Now it's 8:30 in the morning now, and the weather's actually going to be lovely today. We're set for a beautiful day, and I'm quite excited for this walk. As I'm here early, I may see some more wildlife, or I may see nothing at all. There's a little car park there at the start, which is useful, but it can only cater for about 4 cars, so this is clearly a walk that's not done by very many people. But it's a beautiful morning. Oh, there's my friend the hare on the road. Hope you can see him there. He's just up ahead of me. First kilometre done, and I've had to take the jacket off. It's actually getting quite warm. I might even have to take the hat off. I took the buff off as well because it just was too warm. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? So 1k, another 11 to go, I think. So here we are, right beside the windmills now. If you've never been up close to one of them, you won't know how big they are. There's actually a lift goes up the middle of that up to a sort of a control tower at the top. They're absolutely huge. So this is what we're doing for the environment in Fermanagh. Fairly straightforward piece here, just going straight towards a lot of trees, but with all that blue sky, it's just beautiful. I'll just pan round a wee bit. Look at that. Isn't that magnificent? Absolutely stunning. Okay. First detour of the day. The arrow says straight on, but I can see there's a little lake down this path, so why not explore it? You just never know what you see. You never know. Look at that. It's glorious. Heading towards the windmill. There's 6 of them. Okay, here's this little lake. I'm going quite quietly, slowly. I don't want to disturb anything. Isn't that lovely? I just checked on the big map for a name for that lake. No name. No name. The lake with no name. An absolute oasis there. Lovely. There's a nice view of my lake, taken from the path now that I'm on. Really good, isn't it? Really good. Really good. Just again looking back, still an inversion towards Quilca. Well, this is very interactive, this video today. I've just had a WhatsApp from Eddie Casely and Alan Metalman, two great YouTubers, two great hikers of the Lake District and the Northumberland area, and they're out walking today, and they've sent me a message to say they're getting their fitness up for when we meet in a couple of weeks' time in the Lake District. So here I am out walking as well. So guys, good on you. You guys need a bit of fitness. Okay, we've got an arrow now directing us right, but the road straight ahead looks promising. What to do? I'm going to get out the big map and I'm going to look at it. See, there's a blue and a red arrow here. Oh, it's a cycle route. Two cycle routes go straight on. Okay, I think that's one for another day. I've rejected that one, and I'm going to follow the right route and head up this way. Almost halfway round now. Oh, 5.5k out of 12. Unless they take a detour. That's a good possibility. Okay. First big climb of the day ahead of me. Well, it's not a really big climb, but that's something. So, this is a question that has always baffled me. When they clear forestry areas, like down there, they leave single trees standing in the middle. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, they're sort of marking out an area, but I don't know why they do that. I'd love to know the answer to that. Why do they just leave 1 or 2 there? Are they to mark the area? Or what is it? I don't know. Maybe somebody will tell me. Oh, okay. Okay, now I've hit another decision point. There's a fork in the road here. One that goes up left, which looks very interesting, and one that goes to the right. And a forestry van has just come down that road, so I'm just going to get the map out and check this, because I don't want to go wrong at this point. Okay, I'm going to go left. Left is a detour. It takes you to an area described as Brennan's Rocks. So I'm just going to explore. I've got the time, why not? Still pushing on here as I head for Brennan's Rocks. Again, you see the steam rising on the path. So that's evaporation. Is that the word for it? This detour just seems to go on and on and on. I'm wondering whether I should go any further, because that's quite a distance down there. Oh, right. I'm going to jump across here and have a look at this pool. There's a pool here. Oh, of course, you could sink down here and be lost forever. Yeah, obviously peat or turf has been cut out there, and that's what's come up. Well, I think that's the end of my detour. I'm not going past that. That's a swamp. Yeah, that's the end of my detour. Brennan's Rocks can wait for another day. Ooh. Well, that was quite a detour to see Brennan's Rocks, which I never saw. Oh well, sometimes you do a detour, it's worth it, and sometimes you don't. Anyway, it's good to explore. So back on the trail, taking left and heading for the historical bits that come up next. More of that later. Back into glorious sunshine. Oh, lovely. Okay, I got done 11k now. Just did my fastest one there. It's just slightly under 11 minutes. I've got within an inch to my step. Just walking past these big trees here, and they're creaking, they're talking. So it's a bit funny when you hear these big creaks. You wonder what the name of goodness is that, but it's the movement of the trees and the wind. So quite exposed here. Beautiful view of Quilca. You can just see the top over in the far left. And then over this way, that's Belmore that I climbed with Donal and Rory a few weeks ago. Okay, here's a nice little bench to sit down on, but I'm not going to sit on that. I think I'm going out onto the rocks here. I think you just walk out yourself onto these rocks, and I'm going to have my picnic out on the rocks, I think. So, let's go. Oh. The only problem is when I sit down I mightn't get up again. I'll be able to get up again. Oh. Okay, look at this for a view. Oh, that's spectacular, isn't it? There's the wee lake I saw earlier. Okay, so I'm going to have some coffee and I'm going to have some Jaffa cakes, and I'm going to admire the view. Oh. Happy feet. Lovely. Break time's over, and that was lovely. Coffee was very welcome, I must say. I devoured a whole packet of Jaffa cakes, and if you think that's gluttony, I don't care. I don't care. I needed them. You're going to see me skipping along now. Now, we go down here, we go to the, let me get this right, the Aghanaglack tombs, Neolithic tombs. They're supposed to be somewhere between 4000 and 2000 BC, date back to. So you walk in to see these, so let's get down there and see that. It's just on the route down here. The official sign for Brimstone Rock. So you just can't see behind those trees anymore. But that's where I sat up there and had my lunch. I do believe it was one of those things that's called a mass rock. It's where Catholics had to go to worship in the 16th, 17th century when Cromwell and those guys didn't allow them to worship. Okay, we come down now to a lake. Aye, we reached the lake, which I think is called Lake Black Ent. It's only a little lake, but at least it's got a name. The other one The other one had no name. Yeah. There's a few ducks there, just flying off. And a lovely picnic table. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, I got the name wrong. It's Blockent. Blockent. B-L-O-C-K. Thought it should have been black because the black rocks is what's behind us. Gate now, and it's nicely made. There's a bypass, and then turn left just down here. I got a wee bit confused there. I actually missed it. I walked back a bit, but then how could I have missed the sign? So this is Aghanaglack prehistoric tomb. Welcome to the Aghanaglack Jewel Court Tomb. Okay. Doesn't tell you very much about it. Okay. Go and explore. I've been here before. It's just a lot of rocks, but you can see how it's laid out. Hopefully there's an information board in here that'll explain it all in better detail than what we got back there, because that was pretty poor. So here it is. Take a step back in time to the Neolithic period and see Aghanaglack as it would have looked when it was used as a burial site. Okay. It's a little bit underwhelming, you've got a lot of rocks. But you can see the structure, I think. Okay. Heading back to the car. It was a little bit underwhelming, that, wasn't it? But I think they should put up more information boards and tell us a bit more. Oh, finally. Back at the start. Great walk. Remember we went that way? And now, here we are. Right, back at the start. Back at the mighty focus. And it's taken 3 hours, 52 minutes. There's the watch up there. I'll put the details up later. 3 hours, 52, 17k. 17k. That's been a long walk. So here's how the garden 2022 is shaping up. You can see a few changes, I'm sure, but what we've planted so far, here on the left we've got some beans, we've got some peas, I think that's garlic at the back, and in this raised bed we have, well, we're prepping it basically for cauliflower and broccoli, but there's spring onions in there, so they will come out well, shortly. Over here you see some peas planted there. In these big pots we've got potatoes. In this bed we have carrots starting to come up there. You can just see them there coming up, which is great. And then in this bed, totally devoted to onions, and they were only planted 2 weeks ago, and look how well they're doing. And now behind this green netting is beetroot, just can't see it there, and then on the right is strawberries, and that's lovely. And just in the distance there you can see the rhubarb really doing well. So Andrea has got the garden off to a great start this year. And one other final touch I haven't mentioned is this new arch that Alan kindly put up for us. What we're going to do there is grow sweet pea up the left and up the right, and sort of meet up in the middle, and we'll have a lovely floral arch.